It's November 2019. This is video number 3 of 3. Where we left off yesterday, you can see in the distance there what I described as the 5 larger sumac trees, which need to be identified positively right in front of us. And then a short distance up here we get to the second knotweed patch, which we'll see how it looks in the spring. It's mixed in here with some other brush, and of course right next to it, what's interesting is we have the American sumac, which is staghorn sumac. We've got one right here, and that is not as invasive as the other, and it probably belongs here since it's native. Here they are. Hopefully these will grow well. Now the trees the forest is in much better shape without the vines on it. We may have one tree's been killed here by the vines, but everything else looks like it survived. At this point we're heading back away from the knotweed, which is right, it's in between 37 and 39. We're gonna take from here on out, the next 200 feet is largely invasive brush, because the forest died or was clear cut, and the only thing that moved in to replace it are these Asian weeds. The forest is trying to make a comeback. We have a few trees growing, and hopefully that will give some shade at some point and help to get rid of some of the brush, which prospers in the sun. So now we're heading back south. Back here at the bottom of the hill behind 39. This is where the brush takes over. Without the trees, you end up with a lot of junk. If we can get the trees back, the shade of the canopy will kill off the brush. And that's what happened here. This elm tree died and fell, opened up the sunlight, and we had a huge knotweed patch. It's got to be at least 40 feet by 40 feet, extended on both sides of the fallen elm tree. And of course there's the stems that have been cut off. There's nothing in here except knotweed. We'll see how it looks in the spring. See how the eradication team succeeded. there's the vines. Those have all been cut, but they're still hanging on to those small maples. So that's knotweed patch number 3, which is far worse than anything else we've seen here. And of course now we got some trees back over here, which means kept the knotweed from growing. Along the fence here, the knotweed really struggled because of the shade. We just had the smaller 3-foot high plants. And we head back over a little further south. Now we're upon the 4th major knotweed patch. Here we are. This whole area. We'll see how it looks in the spring, see how much of it survived. That fallen tree is still alive. And on the other side of it, at the next clearing up by the sound barrier, is the 5th and final knotweed patch. And of course right now we're behind number 41. There's 39. So this is your forestry management team signing out, and we'll ship the film off and post it as soon as we get it back. Thanks again.